Here's the three most important muscles in the body to stretch. Muscles that when tight cause significant problems. Now most people aren't stretching these muscles or aren't even aware of them. So today I'm going to show the trick to loosening all three of these muscles. And here's a little challenge. Do you know about all these muscles? Are you stretching them? Let me know. Let's start off with what's probably the most obvious of the three, the pec minor. If this muscle gets tight from gym or poor posture, it pulls the shoulder blade forward, rounding the shoulders. This heavily predisposes you to shoulder problems because it reduces space inside the shoulder joint. And it also can cause neck issues and even thoracic outlet syndrome. To loosen pec minor, we don't want to just statically stretch it. First of all, we want to release a common trigger point in the muscle with a myofascial release technique so that when you do stretch the muscle, you're stretching the whole muscle. If you press into the dip between your shoulder and chest, you'll often find a tender spot of contracted pec minor fibers. If you press on that spot firmly, then shorten and lengthen the muscle with this motion, you can release the trigger point. You can do this standing or off the side of a bench or bed to allow your shoulder to come right back. By moving your arm in this way, you're also relaxing or reciprocally inhibiting pec minor by using the muscles that do the opposite action. Repeat slowly for 30 to 60 seconds once a day. Just this exercise is often enough to loosen pec minor, but if you want to do more, you can do the same motion off a bench or bed with a light weight to eccentrically lengthen the pec minor. Again, do this slowly for 30 to 60 seconds once a day. Another option is with your arms in this position, forearms against a doorway and 1 foot forward. As you lean forward, use your pecs to resist gently to eccentrically contract the muscle as it's lengthened. Then you can use your front foot to push your body weight back rather than using your pecs, and repeat that slowly for 1 minute once a day. The second muscle is rectus femoris, which commonly gets tight with running, cycling and weight workouts. When it's tight, it pulls the front of the pelvis down, increasing the arch in the lower back, compressing spinal facet joints. If you get a sore lower back when you do a lot of standing or walking around slowly like when shopping, this is the likely cause. Again, there are often trigger points in this muscle here that we need to release before stretching. The fibers in the upper rec fem can get stuck in a contracted state, so start off sitting, bent forward slightly, and rubbing any tender points you find in this area with the heel of your hand, or even your knuckles, for 1 minute before stretching. Other options include simply pressing the trigger points firmly with your thumbs or a tennis ball. Now the rec fem is ready to stretch. With your knee on a pillow in this position, grab your back foot with either hand, move back, posteriorly tilt your pelvis, and then move forward and backward slowly for 30 to 60 seconds once a day. If you find it hard to reach your foot, you can wrap a towel around the ankle to help lift it. Bonus: running, cycling and gym workouts can also tighten the ITB and lateral thigh muscles. When these are tight, it can pull the kneecap to the outside, causing it to rub, and this can give you kneecap pain. So one little bonus tip here is that each time you use the legs heavily, always warm down with a 30-second muscle rub on the outer lower thigh to avoid getting this very common cause of knee pain. Our last muscle, or muscle group really, are the deep spinal extensors of the neck and upper back. When our mid-back is flexed, but the neck extended for long periods of time, like in the very common forward head posture that a lot of people have, the muscles at the base of the neck can become shorter, making it really hard to straighten up again. This posture compresses joints at the base of the neck, causing things like tight, sore shoulders, rhomboid pain, and symptoms down one or both arms. Here's a good eccentric stretch for this muscle group. Stand up against a wall with a pillow behind your mid-back, with feet 30 centimeters out from the wall and abdominal muscles lightly engaged. With chin up, place your hands at the base of the skull and then use your hands to lengthen the back of the neck. Keep your hands in contact with the wall the whole time. Don't move your head forward. If the spinal extensors in this area are tight, you'll feel a stretch in your upper back. Repeat the motion, shortening then lengthening the neck slowly, but as your hands lengthen the back of the neck, resist your hands gently using the muscles of your neck. This adds an eccentric contraction element that helps to improve the stretch. Repeat that slowly for 1 minute once a day. Anyway, how did you go? Have you been stretching those muscles? Let me know in the comment section below. Like and subscribe if you like the video and enjoy the stretches. Cheers!